Sorry, we can't hear you. Could you speak up a bit, please?
One of the recitations that I have picked out was written in the 1800s, and I feel it still has relevance, even to the present day, and it's called The Psalm of Life. It was, "Tell me not in mournful numbers, life is but an empty dream, for the soul is dead that slumbers, and things are not what they seem. Life is real, life is earnest, and the grave is not its goal. Dust thou art, to dust returnest, not spoken of the soul. Not enjoyment and not sorrow is our destined end or way, but to act that each tomorrow finds us further than today. Act is long, and time is fleeting, and our hearts though stout and brave, still like muffled drums are beating, funeral marches to the grave. In the world's broad field of battle, in the bivouac of life, be not like dumb-driven cattle, be a hero in this strife. Trust no future how we are present, let the dead past bury its dead. Act in the living present, heart within and God outwithin. Lives of great men still remind us we can make our lives sublime, and the parting leave behind us footprints on the sands of time. Footprints that perhaps another, sailing o'er life's on a main, of our lone and shipwrecked mother, seen shall take heart again. So let us then be up and doing, with a heart for any fate, still achieving, still pursuing, learn to labour and to wait.
From this little while, what comes your end? I want to take the love. It's all about the Lord their wives and their gigantic friend. The church is held from morning till night, to gather every might, saying, wives, the casket is ordered now, we'll have to pay in spite. It was on the 6th of January, that glorious Christmas night. The outlaws came by the street glen, saying that cask will take tonight. There were no mention made indeed with arms like the bar, that took it by the hoops and said goodbye to all our bride. The outlaws came before the dark, our cask that took away, and the trust of it was the whole Lord Brian at the dawning of the day. The tracks we found upon the mountain, for there is led its stray. We must find it from tonight upon the castle hill. But now, my boys, we'll have revenge before we will retire. Yes, he knows who done the deed. We'll put him in the fire. We'll strip him of his harness or take his life away before he'll swear on the outlaws at the dawning of the day. For enemy boys, we'll find it yet. We'll search in hill and dale. Putting him months, we will hold up. He'll see the prison cell. For aiding and abetting, John Newton, he'll be tried. And if he don't surrender, Charles Pigs he'll hear inside. When those said yes, to tell the truth, it was an awful sight to see the outlaws take the cask and never said good night. They hoisted out the window and onwards towards the glen, saying when it will be empty, to Germany to the king.
to my song. I hope you won't be angry, I won't detain you long. The verses I will sing to you, with joy your heart will fill. Great rain and song is flowing, I'll cover not where I will. Then turn around and face the south, you'll see the hills and brown. Beneath those hills there is a church that sleeps the calling dawn. And for the west is Bedford, his praise and glory trees, where once there dwelt a noble man and Robert Mary Reed. As you continue gazing the country all around, you can see St. and blessed well the lake and burial ground. It's a place that we are proud of, and every stranger tells that the patron saint of County Clare is parish be the well. It's all times I do pass by the chapel and the school, that nest upon the green hillside with a white and peaceful look, and think of all my comrades who've gone there side by side, where some of them have crossed the sea and more of them have died. Let's not forget our beloved priest who's gone and passed away. I hope that all you people for his soul will always pray. Although he's gone and passed away, his memory shall live in the hearts of all you people around Knockera Hill. I now conclude this sentence with just a few words more. My heart is nearly broken, it is both sad and sore, for it's on tomorrow I must go my duty to fulfill, and beg goodbye from those I love around Knockera Hill.
We'll sing a song now. It's a song about my best friend, and who married me 38 years ago today.
You're my friend when I'm hungry. You're my shelter from the troubled wind. You're my anchor in life's ocean, but most of all,
But I can say to all the young people that were around there, you don't know how lucky you are. Because in times past when we were growing up around here was scarcely any entertainment. Radio was the only form of entertainment. And there was a man from the County Kerry that used to tell stories, brought it to a fine act, Eamon Kelly. So I was asked if I could recollect one of his stories. And of course it has also been to remember that rural Ireland was, and farming in rural Ireland was different in those days from what it is today. It was a more sustainable farming. People milked cows, fed calves, reared poultry, and always tried to have a couple of pigs to sell at the end of the year, to help them through the lean time of the winter. So the Emma story is about a couple in rural Kerry that they had a couple of pigs for sale in the month of November. And of course it also has to be remembered that there was no such thing as water on tap in those times. You had to go to the well for a bucket of water. And in the morning, before he went to the market with his couple of pigs, the wife suddenly discovered that the bucket she was drawing the water from the well had sprung a leak. And we all know there isn't much good going to the well with a leaking bucket. You wouldn't bring home much. So she asked him, instead of the pig sold, would he buy a bucket? He said he would. He went off to the market, sold the pigs, loaded them onto a wagon in the local railway station, and in case he'd forget it, he said he'd buy the bucket. Because you know, I don't know if I should say this now or not, but I have to say it anyway. Whatever it is about women, they're the nicest people in the world to live with and to get on with. But if you happen to forget a message that they're asking, there can be fierce contrarian outfit. So, in order to preserve peace in the family, he said he'd buy the bucket. He hadn't far to go. He went up to the shop that used to sell him, left his horse outside the door, went in. He hadn't far to go. There was a stack of them inside the door, so he picked up one. But then you see, he couldn't go any further in because he had to keep an eye on the horse that he had left outside the door. And that day, there was a young lady assistant in the shop, which she was engaged in conversation with another woman away down at the end of the shop. And try as he would, he couldn't get her attention to come up until he paid for the bucket. Now I suppose, in fairness, it has to be said that when it came to gaining the attention of a young lady, the man was working under a fierce handicap altogether. His age. If he was a food product, you could really say he was past the sell-by date. But try as he would anyway, he couldn't get their attention. But you know, you couldn't blame the women for having a conversation because there was none of the modern communication technology that we know today. There was no such thing as laptop computers or mobile phones or Facebook or any of those things. And to the best of my knowledge, the birds were the only ones that twittered. The women, the only way that a piece of the news could be conveyed was by verbal communication. Some people call it gossip. The Irish had a word for it, dúirt ben lung, but dúirt ben lay, if you get me. But anyway, the poor man was in the right predicament. He was standing inside the door, trying to keep an eye on the horse outside, and failed miserably to catch the eye of the girl down at the end of the shop to come out with liquor for the bucket. One time he looked out, the horse had enough of the day in town. It was cold and he got restless and the horse had bolted. He was gone up the street like a rocket. And what could the poor man do when he goes to try and stop the horse? There was no third party or full comprehensive insurance moving along before he do any damage. So out he went, forgetting of course to lay down the bucket. And he ran and ran like he was possessed up the street. He was going so fast that it was nowadays they'd really subject him to a drugs test. He eventually caught up with the horse, jumped on the bridle, and brought him to a standstill. By then there was a crowd travelling behind him, running, trying to catch up to him. And who was leading the pack? The girl in the shop. I'm telling you, she was in love with the legs under her when she saw him going out of the shop with a bucket over his arm and he had a problem. So there was a policeman standing across the street. She called him over. She said, "Constable," she said, "come over here a minute." There's constables they was calling that time before the time of the Gardaí. So the policeman came over. I'm sure the poor man was trying to explain that he had no notion of the way that he wanted her steal the bucket, but he was trying to catch her attention if she'd come up and hear it. policeman said to him, hold on now, he said. You keep your explanations for the judge at the next district, or the next district court sitting. All I want from you now, he said, is your name, your address. You'll pay that down to the bucket and go get home. So what could he do when he does he was told? He went home, herself was out, did you bring me the bucket? I did, he said, in Manchester, that bucket got me into terrible trouble today, telling her what happened. But she said, there's no use crying over spilt milk. Things could be worse. There's nothing bad that could be worse. She said, as the woman said when the husband swallowed the shilling and he choked him, it could be 2 shillings.
Very first piece of music I ever learned. And the reason I learned it was God be good to Mother Augustine because she tried to teach me how to play the piano when I was 12. And I had no interest whatsoever. And but I found out that she liked a tune called the Coonan. So I learned it. Or my version of it at least. And then years later I came back and when I came back to the piano, I fell in love with the music of Sean O'Reilly, and especially the music he wrote around the film, the theme music for Michelle Era. So I got an idea into my head of combining some of that music with the Coonan. So not being content to just try one piece of good Irish music, I decided I'd just try 2 pieces by joining them together. I used to play this every St. Patrick's Day in the church. I haven't done it in a while, but when they asked me to play it Friday, I said, let me try it. It goes something like this. I hope you enjoy it.
that just remind you